Okay, so we back, right? Okay, so this next part of the book, it actually has a fourth category of the black woman, and this is discussing the Nubian goddess, the black queen, the woman who is seems outwardly to be in total unity with the universe, and I guess head on for the plight of black people, African Americans, or whatever you call it. So this book has an interesting perspective on Mother Earth as well. My friends list is full of women who present themselves this way outwardly. I don't know if these traits necessarily represent them because I don't know them all personally, but I just think I can relate to a lot of this. So with that being said, I am going to read this part.
You are watching a master at work.
And let's see here. There's another category of black women who are available. They are the picturesque black women who dress in African traditional garb. They wear brightly colored head wraps and sandals, bold African jewelry, and have dreadlocks, more commonly called dreads. They may also have a ring in their nose, possibly several holes in their ears, and they wear layers and layers of fabric wrapped like a sarong around their bodies, often with no bra or underwear. They may also wear a heavy laden head wrap twisted in several attractive styles. Some of them are clean and beautiful, others are not. From a distance, it is hard to tell. These black women portray a costume that implies they are not with Western ideas of dress and give the impression by their wardrobe that they represent the unknown African culture and the very roots of the black woman from the homeland. The impression they wish to convey is that they are in disagreement with European society and they want no part of Americanism and bravely foster the ideas of back in the day. On closer examination, the black man will find the brightly colored garments are only an external facade, and when examined up close, the outfit may be soiled and the woman will have a foul body odor reeking from under her arms. Her feet may be ashy and calloused, and her skin is uncared for. Her unique hairstyle, her dreads, smell. It is impossible for dreads not to have an offensive odor. Hair breeds bacteria, and black hair that is not washed regularly, parted, scalp oiled, and conditioned becomes matted because it cannot breathe, so it stinks. The actual major benefit for the black woman who wears dreads is that she does not have to take proper care of her hair. No matter what kind of African science she expounds, she is just lazy and has found a way to practice her laziness in the name of being cultural. She may also claim to be living some kind of primitive existence wherein she survives with a few civilized conveniences as possible. That's as few civilized conveniences as possible, excuse me. This means that the gas, electric, or water may be off in her home. She might bed down each night on the hard floor on a pallet and claims to be a vegetarian or only eat health food or spew some other specialized diet that matches her outfit and hairstyle. Her religious views are complicated and confusing. Her home is filled with African statues, African print fabrics, and the red, black, green symbols and colors associated with the African continent. She may smoke reefer. If the black man questions her about her reasoning behind wearing the dreads, he will find that these sisters who may dress and look alike do not have a unified main doctrine or creed they believe in. Most of them have a different explanation and belief about why they are involved in this particularly unwholesome lifestyle. This group of natural-looking sisters practice the same deceit and mockery of the black woman behind his back as much as the black woman with permed hair or a jerry curl. Her values may even be considered more uncivilized because she is living on a very low level of existence by choice. If she is in rebellion, it is only against herself. She also does not teach her children proper table manners or personal hygiene. They are witnessed to be badly dressed, in need of a haircut or hair combing, and have no knowledge as to why their black mother insists that they wear dreads. These black children are shown by example that it is acceptable to live in squalor and go without conventional conveniences that make for a cleaner home environment. The sisters who propagate this kind of life is most happy when she can find a black man who will go along with her alleged cultural statement and who agrees with her deplorable living conditions in the name of rejecting American lifestyles. These black women should realize that there are no histories of black women who dress and live like she does, who represent the pinnacle of refined and admired black womanhood. The fact that she has no logical explanation as to why she is wearing her hair that way or living that way is another hint that she is confused and has only found a way to be flashy, distinguishable, and impact her presence on onlookers. It is impossible to represent the original queenly black woman by living in filth and not using deodorant. This black woman thinks by neglecting her personal hygiene she is making an impression of originality. Be aware that the only statement she is making is that she is nasty and too lazy to take care of herself and her children. So obviously she will have no interest in trying to help a black man take care of himself. Dirty is dirty, make no mistake about it. The other black women who sport the dreads look have no idea as to why they are wearing them other than they get a lot of attention and have just adopted this hairstyle because it is popular and relieves them of going to the hairdresser. Her idea is to appear to be black or natural. This black woman is very much in favor of being different to the point of fault. She doesn't know that sometimes being different means one has to look ridiculous or outlandish. There were many levels of lifestyle in Africa too, and the tribes whose women who wore dreadlocks represent one of the smaller represent one of the small lower tribal classes and customs. There are much higher standards of behavior the black woman can emulate if she studies the black woman of 6,000 years ago, of over 6,000 years ago. Okay, so that's the end of that part, and that's so. I guess we have 4 classes of women, and I think she pretty much touched on everything. Like she was saying, these are not to say that one black woman is one way. She's, if you paid attention to what was being said, she was saying that all black women exhibit, one or more of these of each trait from each specific category in some way, shape, or form or fashion. And I'm sure you all can find a lot of correlations with that. So anyway, I will be back in a minute with starting this part about her imagination of what married life is like, and that part is a little lengthy, so I'm going to break that part down too. So yeah, bear with me. Sorry for the stumbles. Hey, this ain't the Reading Rainbow. It's just a Moore sharing his sharing a book he found interesting with you Negroes and fellow Moors. So with that being said, stay tuned. I'll be back shortly.